Okay, so here we are for Family Math 191d. And that is going to be estimating how many balloons it takes to lift you off the ground. Okay, we're going to pretend you weigh 70 pounds. There are 2.2 pounds, and it equals 1 kilogram approximately. And there are 1,000 grams in 1 kilogram. Okay, so we got to do a lot of math to get up there. But before we even do any of this math, I would like you guys, I would like you guys to give me an estimate of how many balloons you think it's going to take. Can you go first for me, please?
5,000.
5,000 balloons. Okay. So your estimate is 5,000. And what's your estimate?
I'm gonna say 20,000.
You're going to say 20,000. Okay.
Yep.
Would you like to have 20,000 balloons tied to you?
No. That might especially not around my neck.
20,000. Okay. All right. It's going to be interesting to see. Before we even start in on this calculation, we need to give ourselves a number of how many grams we think one balloon can lift. So, based on the data we have here, what would you, by looking at this data, what would you say? How many grams can one balloon lift?
Well, I'm gonna look at this last one and say that 20 balloons can lift about, I'm just gonna approximate to say this is about 70
Okay.
grams.
Alright.
So from this, it would be 7 halves.
Okay, which is how many as a
Which-
decimal?
Is 6.5. Wait, it's 3.5,
Okay.
which might be a little low.
Okay. What do you think? What would you estimate? How would you use this chart to help you estimate how many grams a balloon can lift?
Well, we could use the smallest one.
Ah, okay, we could use the smallest one. And that was a little bit above 4. That's what we talked about in the first movie.
4 2/3.
Any other ones you might be interested in looking at?
Well, the middle one would be
10.
10 or 11.
Okay. So this says about 3.8 grams.
Yeah, which is close to what I had.
Okay. I like 3.5 grams. I think that's a good estimate.
Yeah.
It's better most of the time to use when you have lots of balloons rather than just a few, because you don't know, there could be lots of things that affect this and make it too high or too low, by the way. But when we have all our balloons together, that gives a decent average.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I brought an eraser over. All right, so we have one balloon. 1B lifts about 3.5 grams. Okay. And now let's figure out 2.2 pounds is 1 kilogram, so we have to divide 70 by 2.2 to see how many kilograms we have. So 70 divided by 2.2 is, we'll call that
31.81.
31, let's just say 31.8 kilograms.
Yep.
Which is 31,800 grams.
And 70 pounds. Right, 70.
That 31,800 grams is 31.8 kilograms, which is 70 pounds. Okay? And we just said one balloon lifts 3.5 grams.
So we have to divide that by 3.5.
Okay? So this
Should be
3.5 grams per balloon. Okay?
maybe that should be maybe around 10,000.
It's about 9.09, so 9,090 balloons.
Wow.
So his was closer.
Well, it's actually interesting. You're sort of right
Sort of in the middle.
in the middle. Looks like 5,000 probably wouldn't have lifted you up,
Yeah, but
but 20,000 probably would have.
Yeah, but
In fact, probably as they were tying the 20,000 onto around 10,000, you probably would have just floated away. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was a pretty fun exercise. No, I like that. I like that. Good job, guys. So we just learned it's going to take, let's call it 10,000.
10,000.
About 10,000 balloons
To
to to lift you away. Should we go out and get them? Should we make that part E?
No.
No.
I don't want to be lifted away.
You don't want to be lifted away. Okay. All right. Good work today, guys. That was a lot of fun.